We are live!
Please, my friends out there, please use the code Warrior Wrestling for Manscaped, because I cannot say thank you enough to Manscaped for all that they have done.
Well, on top of that, you get 20% off and you get free shipping as well. And when you sign up for one of their ongoing packages as well, that 20% will work in perpetuity. Again, Manscaped, our friends at Manscaped supporting Warrior Wrestling. Warrior Wrestling is the code to use at checkout. I think we're ready for more action, though, aren't we?
I think I'm going to hop off our mic and hop on the ring mic.
All right, Val with the introductions for our next matchup. The action continues here tonight from Chicagoland as Warrior Wrestling 30 Friday Night Lights continues.
The following contest is a singles match and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Denver, Colorado, she is the Devil's Little Princess, Heather Reckless! And introducing her opponent, Chicago's own AEW star, Skye Blue!
Women's singles action here tonight at Warrior Wrestling 30. Skye Blue and Heather Reckless set for one-on-one competition here tonight. Fans, of course, you can follow Warrior Wrestling on YouTube if you haven't already. Tonight's event brought to you by Manscaped. And if you haven't followed Warrior Wrestling on YouTube, you get exclusive content, full matches, and a whole lot more. Skye Blue has started to really make a name for herself in the last couple of years and has certainly broken through over at AEW. Had that recent interview with RJ City that certainly made the rounds. Now, what is this about Skye Blue lighting people on fire? What is that all about?
You know, nothing of the sort. No, I'm just kidding. She was excommunicated.
Yeah, well, that's what she said. Excommunicated from her school, right? Or her church.
But not from the Church of Wrestling. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day. And we do love RJ City here at Warrior Wrestling. As we recall, he actually has wrestled here. And, but more importantly, we're watching Skye Blue take on Heather Reckless, and I couldn't be happier because these two women in a Warrior Wrestling ring is a dream come true for me. I absolutely love the two of them. And just look at this is going to be under a glorious sunset as the lights kick in here on our stadium field here at Warrior Wrestling. So stoked to see this matchup happen, Rich.
Skye Blue we've seen compete a number of times here at Warrior Wrestling. Heather Reckless, you're a little more familiar with than I am, Val.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see Heather Reckless making the rounds all over the Midwest, all over the country, really. I mean, she is from representing Denver, Colorado. but she's been wrestling on the indie scene for a number of years now, and they've, I believe, faced each other before, but this is a dream matchup to see this happening here on the 50-yard line here at Spartan Stadium. And, you know, Heather started out a little rude, a little rough right there, but throwing an elbow right into the abdomen of Skye Blue.
So you mentioned the current Davenport, Iowa native, but born in Denver, Colorado. Just 4'9". She really packs a lot of punch, though.
Yes, but don't underestimate her. You know, she might be lower to the ground, but that means she can get you where she needs to a lot quicker.
Skye Blue just got enough of that drop kick to send Reckless to the outside.
Look at Skye Blue's just like, I'm so ambivalent to this. Also, have you noticed it's a little warm out here?
Yeah, the breeze starting to come in a little bit. The sun going down, thankfully. It was hot out here for a while, but the weather cooled. It turned out to be a really, really beautiful night here in Chicagoland as Skye Blue chasing Heather on the outside of the ring. But we had some rain earlier today, and there was some concern that we might have to move the event indoors, which has happened at least once before.
But as you recall, the magic of the Stadium Series is we saw some wrestling in the rain in the past out here, but it turned out to be quite a beautiful day.
I remember calling an event here, might have been the first Stadium Series event, first or second.
Second.
And there was, I remember Nick Hausman, who was doing color with me at the time, said, there's a derecho.
A derecho.
Yeah.
So it was a derecho.
I said, a what now? Indeed a rainy night that evening. Skye Blue in charge here. And
yeah, Skye Blue definitely looking very dominant. As she cartwheels into a straight arm to the throat for Reckless.
Not much behind that kick, but it got enough. And down into the cover. Leg is hooked in, out of it in two. Skye Blue, the Chicago native, just 23 years old.
But she's been wrestling for well over a decade at this point, if I'm not mistaken. Or just about a decade.
Skye got a mind here. Heather Reckless on the outside. Skye Blue looking to dive. No!
That's a huge punch from the Devil's Princess.
And now something nasty in mind. Oh, man.
She is small, but she is mighty, Rich. That's the thing, is people always underestimate Heather Reckless, and that is one thing you should never do. She has traveled many miles across this country, and she has so much experience facing so many wrestlers that are larger in size and possibly stature, but that doesn't mean that they're larger in skill set. Look at that, draping Skye Blue across the second rope. Skye Blue tasting the turf.
This would be a big win for Heather Reckless here tonight over Skye Blue in her home region. And with the foot right across the throat, the Devil's Little Princess looking to do some damage. Referee Jeremy Talema trying to get them back inside the ring, giving them a lot of leeway on the outside. But Heather Reckless in charge after bouncing Skye off the ring post and now right off the apron.
Yeah, I don't think Skye is enjoying the humidity of Friday Night Lights.
Certainly something to keep in mind is, look out here. Fans getting involved. And Heather Reckless enjoying that. Rolls onto the bottom rope.
To reset the count.
Now, you know, I've always had an issue with that. Referees will usually let that go once or twice. Why is that not a count out? Somebody explain that to me.
I absolutely don't know, my friend. But regardless, it resets the count, and the fans get what they want, which is the action right up at them, which is why they love the Friday Night Light Stadium Series.
Well, sure, fighting out into the crowd. And that is something that we do want to make a point here. The referees certainly do have a lot of discretion as far as action on the outside of the ring. The idea, keep the action moving. At some point, though, the referee will step in and make a decision.
Now, Heather does bring the action back into the ring. It was pretty nice, though, as you saw that there were fans sitting there in AEW gear out in their chairs.
Oh, what a kick by Heather Reckless. Right to the grill, down to the cover. And a kick out at two.
It's got to be a pretty good feeling to see one of the AEW stars right in front of you at your feet on the turf. I mean, that's insane. How many other promotions do you get to say, hey, Skye Blue was literally at my feet as I was watching wrestling? Like, that's insane.
Skye being choked across the second rope. And you're absolutely right. That's one of the fun things about Warrior Wrestling we've talked about many, many times. You get athletes from all over the wrestling landscape, and I've said this before, all-star style events
100%.
here in the Chicagoland area and, South Bend, Grand Rapids, Indianapolis, St. Louis, all over the place where Warrior Wrestling holds events and harkens back for those of you that maybe old school wrestling fans. Paul Bosch in Houston used to bring in people from all over the country, all different promotions, and you've got very much the same type of feel here where you get AEW, CMLL, AAA, Ring of Honor. I mean, you name it, you have wrestlers from everywhere that come through here.
And not just that, but also referees, also commentators, also ring announcers. Like everybody that participates in Warrior Wrestling has backgrounds from everywhere. And it's one of the reasons why I love working with this promotion. And honestly, it's one of the reasons why I lady mark out every single time I get to work here.
Heather Reckless looking to put it away. Skye able to roll. Oh, man, oh, man.
Wow, just kicked the blue right out of her hair. Heather Reckless. Oh.
Skye Blue draped across that bottom turnbuckle. Heather Reckless is in charge.
I'm not really sure that Skye Blue knows where she is because she's just wandering right into the middle of the ring so that Heather can take advantage of her and smack some mug right off her face.
Heather faked the kick. And Skye Blue with a little bit left in the tank, though.
Oh, no. Oh, Skye just slugging Heather's face now, attacking aggression into the turnbuckle, into Heather's chest. But whoa, Skye turns around because
missed with the kick there. And Heather Reckless now backing off, running uppercut, and now takes out the legs. Heather Reckless looking to do some damage. Look out! Oh, man!
Just wild.
Dragging Skye out of the corner by her hair, down into the cover leg hook, center of the ring, and Skye Blue out of it at 2. As far as confidence goes, Heather Reckless wins this matchup. That has to shoot her right into the conversation. You knock off somebody who's on TV every week?
Immediately. I mean, we have seen Heather Reckless on Darks, as well as I believe she has made her mark on Ring of Honor. So, I mean, this would be huge for her to take down Skye Blue, who is signed to AEW. I mean, this would be huge for Heather Reckless.
Knee in the back, arms being stretched back. Heather Reckless in charge here. And Skye Blue trying to find her way free. Of course, tonight we mentioned in our main event, Casey Navarro defends the Warrior Wrestling Championship against Matt Cardona. We'll have that for you. Of course, the Warrior Wrestling Women's Champion is Athena. And so still trying to line up a date for her to get back here and defend the championship. Certainly, Athena continues to roll along in Ring of Honor.
Oh, just killing it. Love that she can represent us in Ring of Honor. Can't wait to see Athena back here in a Warrior Wrestling ring.
Skye Blue able to get free, running knee. Oh, what a drop kick.
Skye Blue definitely on the attack to Heather Reckless. Heather Reckless looking for a bit of air, trying to get some space between the two athletes. Oh.
Dodged the bullet that time. Skye the duck to the outside.
That turnbuckle is getting a lot of aggression from both these competitors, Rich.
Off the top, crossbody, cover. Oh, man, nearly put it away. That was close.
Skye Blue looking a bit gassed, but she's not ready to quit just yet, as Heather Reckless is right about in the center of the ring, Rich. Oh, this is looking deadly for Heather, but fantastic for the fans of Skye Blue watching along at home. Oh.
Reckless able to turn it around, sending Skye face first into the buckle, and man, comes down with a nasty kick.
That was just brutal.
Cover. Not enough to put it away.
And again, if you're watching along at home, make sure you're using that hashtag Warrior Wrestling. Watching along on YouTube, courtesy of Manscaped.
Now hold on here, who's going to get the advantage?
Oh.
It's Heather Reckless cranking the knee back.
Just look at that. Skye looks like she's utterly miserable right now. Is Heather going to be victorious, Rich?
Now Skye trying to inch her way to the bottom rope. That right leg and knee tied up. Heather Reckless trying to crank in the knee bar. But Skye able to reach out, grabs the bottom rope. Reckless released the hold and then quickly right back into it.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant strategy on Heather's part.
Not letting up at all. Heather Reckless. Oh man, she's really putting a lot of pressure on the knee.
Oh my gosh. Look at the way that she's twerking that ankle.
Had the toe tied up and twisting. Now the focus again on the ankle. Skye Blue once again. Desperate to reach the bottom rope.
Almost got it.
Able to get there. Reckless is going to keep that hold locked in as long as she can.
Again, the Devil's Princess, she's doing the devil's work. Did not let up on that hold, Rich.
Skye Blue with a super kick, but immediately collapses down to the canvas. Both athletes are gassed at this point, and boy, I'm not even sure who has the advantage. It looked like Heather Reckless was in charge. Skye Blue with tons of fortitude, able to rally back.
I absolutely have no idea how Heather Reckless is even able to breathe as that super kick landed squarely on her windpipe. I mean, how is she gonna recover, Rich? Oh my goodness. How is she even moving? How is Heather even moving right now as she drives an elbow into the shoulder blades of Skye Blue?
Referee counted up to 8. Both competitors to their knees, and the fight continues. Right now, it's just a slugfest, Val.
Just brilliant. These women are so strong. So strong. Just throwing blows back and forth, left and right.
Skye Blue with a little left in the tank. Forearm smashes connecting. Heather Reckless. Collapse towards the corner. Oh, shot to the gut. Stunner. What a back and forth matchup and a super kick from out of nowhere.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Planted. Cover. Oh man.
Wow.
Oh, what is it gonna take?
Oh.
You know, Skye Blue does not want to be embarrassed here on her home turf. You can tell that that's given her that extra little bit of jump.
Yeah, absolutely not. Skye Blue is saying that was only a 2. That was only a 2. Just incredible.
Oh, look out.
Wait a minute.
Arguing with the official might cost her. No, Skye had to turn it around.
Skye and Heather just rolling about. I don't even know who's pinning who at this point, Rich.
Who's going to get the advantage as this... Who's going to...
Wait a minute.
Who puts on the brakes? Cover. And Skye Blue out of it at 2.
Oh!
Drop kick to the ribs. Neither wants to give an inch. Super kick again. From the second row.
Heather trying to smack the face off of Blue.
And slow her down at least momentarily. Dangerous position for both athletes. Can Skye Blue cut this one out, or does Heather Reckless score the upset here tonight? Oh my goodness, cover, that might do it.
Oh. How did Skye Blue kick out of that? Heather is begging. I kind of fear for our referee Jeremy's life at this point, Rich.
You know, I gotta believe that, again, it's the pride factor for Skye Blue, and maybe a little bit of the experience that she's picked up from AEW. Heather Reckless going for broke. Cover. Reversal. Reckless looking for the jackknife.
Wait a minute.
Nope. Oh, she put it away, finally got her. Wow.
Your winner of the match, Skye Blue!
Skye Blue gets the win here tonight as she continues her momentum. Gutsy effort by both women here tonight at Warrior Wrestling 30 under the lights at Spartan Stadium. Solid effort from Heather Reckless and nearly scored the upset, but you